Wearing chains and
if you know, don't know, want know, free up. Galaxy 102.5 FM, the only D-brainwashing station. Dr. Aboo Rahtata, your time now.
Hi, this is DS Jammers, the author of Decoding Language. You're in tune to the great Dr. Aboo Rahtata. Galaxy, the D-brainwashing station.
Rise up, brother Aboo, and your guest in the studio. I'm listening to you, and it's true you're talking about the false ear.
Give thanks.
From I listen to you, I stop wearing false ear, brother Aboo. I find that myself, I wear my ear natural.
Wow, power.
And people asking me, what is the matter with me? I told them that I find myself because I was lost, brother Aboo.
Serious thing, say. I know you're here, because you have your own ear.
Yes, brother Aboo, and I know me powerful, brother Aboo. Me go and take out my son out of Babylon with my natural ear, brother Aboo.
Vodum.
Yes, because when I look at the people that we are trying to put down my son, them have on the same ear with me that weird, brother Aboo. I mean, so when I take it off, I just step from Babylon, brother Aboo.
Well, give thanks for that, you know.
My son out of Babylon. Big up yourself, Aboo. I love you like cook food.
All the time. Vodum.
Brother Aboo.
Vodum.
You like the pepper pot soup when we used to drink at Portland, brother Aboo.
You know it.
Big up yourself, brother Aboo.
All the time.
Thank you very much and have a wonderful and an artful evening, brother Aboo. All is full. I never be ungrateful.
Vodum all the time.
Vodum. Thank you very much, brother Aboo, and big up your guests and big up yourself.
Isis. Have a wonderful evening, Empress.
Thank you very much, brother Aboo.
All the time. Rise up to the Empress, you know. Words and words and words and words and words. Me have a brethren in the house, you know. Me have a brethren in the house. You know, DS Jammer. Rise up, my virgin.
Big up. It's an honor and a privilege to be here once again in the Galaxy family.
All the time, man. It's a privilege to be around the eye.
Why? It's a family thing, you know?
It's a family situation.
You already throw some bombs in my direction to analyze.
No, it's by reading your book, you know, Virgin.
What?
You don't see it because it's open a certain key. There's certain things locked down in our way. But, you know.
Respect
well,
for that.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're welcome. And the sick can come as well, because we can cure the sick.
That's true, man.
Because deep brain mush we are dealing with.
That's what it's all about, my virgin.
Respect.
You don't see it, you know. Carla. I'm sure what Carla is say. But me Carla, me are going to interview with a... We are going to interview now with Jammer. I can take you. What you say? Rise up.
Yeah, rise up, Dr. Aboo.
Vodum.
Just want to let you know that I would like to get one of the book, innit?
Yeah, well, just listen on for a while, and we're gonna talk with Jammer for now, yeah?
Okay, all right. Then.
Rise up,
respect.
all the time.
I've got to give you 120 2,000 respect for the way you're pushing this book, you know, because I'm getting enough attention from what the Galaxy's doing for me, you know.
Yeah, man, no. None but ourselves, brethren, can heal our kind.
That's real, yeah.
You know, see it, you know. That's how we have to move in at them time.
Yeah.
You know, see it, because I am not your keeper. I am your supporter. You know, all them things they don't want to tell black people about we are our brother's keeper. A slavery that.
That's right.
That's me can go tell master when they, you know, see, I am my brother's keeper. So welcome, brethren, you know.
Respect.
How the book I go?
Boy, it's going too well. I can't say it's going too good. It's going so good that I can't keep up with the demand at the moment. So yeah, so the books is coming out just in time for your show for the 18th. Yeah,
you know,
so I'm going to be down there.
I see a leaflet bounce about with you and Layla Africa.
Yeah, I'm going to be with Layla Africa.
Yes,
on the 25th.
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah, well, it's through the attention that I've been getting from Galaxy, it's come to the recognition of the people in my area. Yeah, and because I'm dealing with the mind and the words, they wanted to link me up with the body, putting the body and the mind together. So they linked me up with the show with Lala Africa. And I was with Elaine yesterday, and her reasoning, she's on another level, you know. So yeah.
Well, and that's the level of, you know, because you see, we are not with some of our people. True, we now come from these college or what they call the universe out
City,
of other
that's
people's
right.
city. You know, see, when they thief out other people's city, you know.
Right.
You know, see, they don't look on us.
That's right.
You know, see it, you know. But then I realize that, we are 360 degrees within ourselves.
That's
They are
right.
90 degrees away from themselves.
Yeah.
You know, see it, you know. And anytime we start to use these material measure to measure one another, they will lost.
That's what we get. We're limited by that because we come before time, so we're unlimited. Yeah.
You understand? It's because we not listen to one another.
That's right.
Much less we go read the one another print.
But I got because I couldn't let you know what I mean. I couldn't let a couple of words he said. I couldn't let them pass me still. My brain's already started because the first word he says question about the question. You look at the word question. It's the quest that I'm on. You see,
The journey.
The journey. It's a quest. It's a journey. Yeah,
Real.
it's a journey. And what they do, you see, they take a word that you can see and make it something that you have to think about. As you say, a quest, you know it's the journey. If you told someone you're going on a quest, so you have to find the answer, you know what to do. But when you say question, that's something you got to think about. You see.
The quest the eyes on.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. That's it. You refine. That's the question. Yeah, that's it. So it's a and if you look at even what they call the eye, look at the eye. In the middle of the eye is a Y. And you're you. So don't say you're you because there's another you. Yeah. The first thing they ask is why. So when somebody's asking on that quest, you have to let them go to the end of the journey.
Yes.
Otherwise, let them go to the yes. And if you look when you look with your two eyes and you write the word eyes down, you will see the word yes in it. So when you can see things both ways, then you can get to the end of your journey of your quest.
Yeah, man, it's a serious thing.
Yeah, you have to look at things two way. Yeah, got it.
It's a serious thing how you master the English language in such a way that it doesn't sound bastard, you know, see it, you know, you understand, because it's the way I deal with now, like phonics.
That's it, phonics.
You know, see, well, a lot of people doesn't realize that there was a time when the U used to be the V, and the V used to be the U.
That's
why you
right.
have W to then join
Exactly.
it up.
Yeah, and the thing is, the thing they don't realize is that the originators of phonics were in the land of Africa.
But it's weird.
So this is our thing.
When they search the whole thing, you know, is we give them the
we
English.
we give them everything. Yeah.
Everything.
And if you ain't got nothing, all they can do is use what we got against
Real.
us.
That's why. That's why when we come back on it, you know, see, you see, if to my understanding of these things, you know, what we give them is a prescription. You understand?
Yeah.
But this prescription is so much we can take it ourselves to move ourselves.
That's right. We can.
All we have to do is just, instead of take 2 tablets a day, we just take one.
That's it. Or we just do it. We just use it in reverse to what they tell us. We just reverse it, you know.
Yes, sir.
And the word verse, if you mess about with letters, means to serve. You see, SERVE, serve. So we take away the serve with a reverse. You know.
So the book is out.
Yes, the book's out now.
You know,
yeah.
see it, and the demand out there.
The demand is exceeded what I expected, you know.
Well,
so, yeah.
you deserve it, my brother.
Respect.
You know, you deserve it because if you did out that do something else, then I think the media, freedom media, they pay attention.
That's
You understand?
and if I did go through the learning system, like the education system, I wouldn't have been able to do what.
You understand what I'm saying? But what I would like the media them in our community, whether African or Caribbean, is to support you. You know, see it, you know. All of them should be really giving you that support. You understand? Because this is what happened when Wazungu do something, you know.
Right.
I tell you, if it was an Indian write this now,
That's
I tell
right,
you, the
yeah.
whole of South Hall have it placed up in the window.
That's right. That's right. That's
You
the
know, see
thing.
it, you know? You know,
That's-
see it. And I mean, because coming to know the eye, you know, if the eye is successful, our people will be successful.
That's the aim of everything, really.
You understand what I'm saying, you know? You know, and that's how we have to start to look at
You
certain
have
things.
to do that, yeah. Because even with writing a book like this, you have a certain plan with it.
What do you mean, man?
And the thing is, we have to create a product that's superior to their product, you know, and then invest in ourselves. We
For real.
don't need them for anything,
For real.
you know. So
Because you're not knocking on WH Smith.
No. That's it.
You know, see, you understand what I'm saying? And this is what people must understand and kind of show you the accolade.
That's what we need. And, you know, just for me, so we can reinvest back into ourselves. Okay? You know, we can turn paper into money, you know, instead of us using our talent to get paper back and they're getting the products.
For real, yeah.
Because that's the money con, because they say money is the root of all evil. That's the reason. If you look at the word con, take the I out of it, you see icon.
I see you thing, you know. Yeah, me go well, Carla. Rise up, Carla.
Rise up, Dr. Aboo.
Rise up.
Yes, rise up to the bread in there. You know, I mean,
Jama.
Aboo,
Jama.
something.
Respect.
DS Jama. Remember that name there? Yes?
Respect.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I was thinking of, but then I added this brother in the studio now. Then it just make everything just right for me. My brother, I still get anything for that name which these people like to call Jesus.
Oh, right. Yeah, Jesus, right. Well, firstly, there was no J in the language. That's the start, right? So there's no Jesus really, because there's no J. So that wasn't the proper name. There's no J, so they used the I. All right, they used the I for the name Jesus. But the I wasn't pronounced as an I. If it was it was pronounced as a Y. So it's not Isis, it's Yesus. Which there's two ways of looking at the word Yesus. It's Yesus means it's not them. Yes, it's us. And another thing in Latin, it could be usus. Usus in Latin means to use. So use us. And when they took the ship with the name Jesus on it, which wasn't Jesus, it must be use-us. So it's how you say it.
And it's how they use us.
And how they use us.
You know,
Yeah.
you know?
So there's two ways. It's one, it's us. We're the salvation ourselves. Because if you
the internal.
if you take the word Christian and dissect the letters in Christian, you get rich saints. RICHSAINT. The same letters that make Christian make up rich saints. We're the rich saints. So, in one aspect, that Yesus is yes, it's us, and because it's us, they use us. You see, so there's two sides. As I said, there's two sides to everything. So that's the answer in that question there.
You hear what the Virgin said?
Yes. I mean, that shows they use us.
They've been using us, man. All the Hebrew, they've been using us because the Hebrew was an invader in Africa, you know. That a man don't know that, you know.
Yeah.
All the Hebrew man, them fella, hey.
And I say, in the sound is the answer. Hebrew. What was he brewing?
You know, brewing up for us.
But he must be brewing something to go spell with.
You know, see, them journey back into Africa with the Ictus, with them war god Jehovah, murderous like a fella that.
Yes, and then Dr. Aboo, and to my brother, I get one which I was looking at. I just turned it around. Then I heard that you're the one come to the studio. Then I said, well, I can just, because I was going to talk to Dr. Aboo later. This one is the one which I said, I will worship. This man they call the evil one. You know, evil. This thing they call evil. I was looking at it backwardly, and I get, the devil.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I look at the word devil, I turn it backward, it comes as live, L-I-V-E-D.
Yeah.
Then I said, this is the thing that I want to know.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like this is the thing that I want us to know, and I am going to worship live now, because I want to live. You know the word evil?
Yes.
Yeah, when you turn evil backward, it gives you the word live, L-I-V-E-D.
Yeah, and if you look at the word live, it's got the word lie in it. So everything you live in is a lie.
Live, yeah.
You see, and that's the
living lie.
It's a living lie.
Away from us, and they make they said, the devil. And it's the devil which is the one that gives the thing, they turn it backward, which is our living life.
You see, whenever a people put themselves in the word ethnic minority, a minor is a child, you know, and some of our people don't face reality. If they do something that is great, then give praise to somebody else. And when do something that is wrong, then give praise to somebody else. You know, see it, you know?
Well, this is what Wazongo did. They turned all the right thing. That's why I don't trust nothing with they give us again. Everything they give us was wrong. That was the one putting us in the wrong direction. The things that they don't give us right, these are the things to be looking at now and have focus on. So I begin to worship the devil now instead of Jesus.
Well, my brethren, the best thing I would say right now what you need to do is go out there and get this book decoded in the language.
Dr. Aboo, just keep it there for me. I'll get
I tell you, Jama will be at the Bradfield club, you know.
Yeah, you come down there.
It's coming down there, you know. So, Brother Andrew and Maximum, you can come down there and I will sign the book for you also, the book them that you win, you know, with a give us some competition in the book. Yes? But if I can't come, Brother Julius, I will put away your one for you, here. Yeah, rise up, Brother Julius, you know. You know, you say the people know that something is wrong, you know.
Yeah, that's it. We know that something's wrong.
Yeah, they know that something
is wrong. We've got this, the biggest fear that they've got is us reverting back to who we are.
Yeah.
And we've got that in our nature, that there's some side of us that if we don't have this hold of us, we can go back to where we were. Instead of going for the ward, when they say forward, a ward is a place of care. It's better we draw back. Instead of going for the ward, we go hospital, and that's right. And if you look at inside the word ward, is the word war. So usually when that's where they put in you.
No, it's a heavy thing and this is what we need to do. We need to sit down, reason with Winder.
Exactly.
You know, see it and just look at the situation that we are in.
That's
you know,
right.
See it, you know, and I'm telling you, that's why. When I analyze it, you know, see it, you know, it's a long time we have no black leader. All we have nowadays is leading blacks, leading us all over the place. You understand? Yeah. And the true leaders, them, you know, see it, you know, they want to kill the seed before it grows.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, because it exposes them as a fraud.
As a fraud, you know, because some of them depend on this repetition for years. Yeah, and repetition is dangerous, And it's this, most of them in Wolampa nowadays, everybody know them as a stamping foot, heavy praying lies.
That's right.
I don't care if he was the greatest preacher on the planet.
Yeah, that's it.
You come to realize that all he was preaching is lies.
Because as soon as even if you, by taking on this education, it's like one letter short of medication.
I call it deterioration.
For real. Because one of the doctors putting medicine in you, and the other one is a doctor in. Yeah.
For real, it's like a ship going to the dock.
But that's what it is, you know. Because the way this thing come to me is like I said, we need something. Because the person who wrote the Quran or wrote the Bible, they're not here anymore. We just got people who's trying to interpret it. So we need something that's fresh that we can just see and clearly with our own eyes and see what the reality is.
2014 vibration. You can't bring something from 1901 for using that as a vibration. I rubbish that.
Yeah.
Completely rubbish. You know, see it, you know, especially something that's because words in book is they are dead words.
Yeah.
Is you bring them to life.
That's right.
You understand? And you know many things about people resurrect. You think that's dangerous for them. You know, see, so when 2014, I'm going to say, this book, I'm going to say, yeah, we're up to date. Because the young generation that is coming now need something
that relevant the language that they're learning from here, yeah.
Then they learn nothing out of this basic instruction before leaving England. It made them more stupid.
That's right.
Bad mind, jealousy, covetous, and ignorant. One of the most ignorant people is them who walk with this.
That's right.
Friend said to you, say, oh, you believe in this? And you say, no, argument done. You understand me, Pete?
Exactly.
So when you come forward with something like this, we have to big you up here. We have to care no one say. It's our party and we play for one. Rise up, caller.
Aboo.
Yeah.
Taxi driver.
Yes, taxi driver. Rise up.
Jammers, ride.
Respect. Oh, Lloyd, what's happening, Lloyd? Yes, Lloyd. I've got your book for you. Don't worry, I've got the books now.
Yeah, no problem. What about Catholic?
Say that again?
Catholic.
Catholic. Boy, I didn't really want to, the way that word is, I didn't really want to go into it too much, you know, because it don't sound right. Anyway, but it relates to the whole religious system. It's a whole deceival of every, you know. Boy, well, see the practice that they do.
It's not holistic.
Yeah, it's not holistic, but boy, it's like a man on man thing, you know.
Yeah, man, that's true,
and
man.
boy, that's, you know, they're always doing that to each other.
That's true, man.
You know, like a
Them
cat.
just spanking.
Yeah.
It's heavy beating.
Yeah, and they go in the wrong, I'll give you a little tip, they go in the wrong holes, and like a cat, they might lick it. And they're underneath the church. I don't really,
It's a boys' club.
yeah, it's a boys' club. That's what it is, really. You know, a man dressing in a skirt. That you should see that for a start. You know, that's a warning sign. But yeah, it's a whole deceival. It's the whole. Because another thing you said is the cross, and if you look at the cross, that's what they're using to deceive us. The church system is what they're using to deceive us. Really? The cross in Latin is number 10. Yeah. Tenere in Latin means to hold. Tenuti is when you hold a note. So this is a holding instrument that they use. Tender is when you've got something under hold. You know, the mark of the cross. And when you and when you're cross with someone, you're against them. A cross. If you go to school and you get something wrong, you get a cross amongst it. It's a targeting.
It's in a school.
It's in a school. That's right. So the cross is a mark, you know, and a mark is not a tick. It's not a good sign. It's when you've been marked, and it's a holding device. And if you look at where everything is held in Britain, it's held in number 10, Downing Street.
And when you go to the ballot box, you make an X with somebody where you know select.
Exactly.
You don't select them, but then bring it to the party call election. You know, so rise up here, caller. Voodoo to the caller, yeah. You know, a serious thing.
Serious, yeah. It's 10, and 10 backwards is net. Yes, sir. So if you reverse the number 10, you get net.
Caught in the net.
Caught in the net, right, that's why they call it a plan net.
Planet.
An internet. Number 10, the X, the mark of the deceiver, the cross.
Caller, I have a call coming through, so rise up, caller. Rise up, caller.
Blessed, I guess. Yes. Yeah,
Rise up.
Yes, I am.
Hello.
Me hear that sing this song to about onward Christian soldier marching on to war.
Yes.
With the cross of Jesus going on before.
Yeah, man.
So I show you.
All vampire business.
Blessed.
Rise up, rise up, you know. You know, this is the old thing, you know, and you see, there's no one from outer space that come tell with these things, and we're brethren where they're right beside us. Ashwa Kwesi is one of us, and we can name Layla Africa, all of them is one of us. You know, see it, you know? Maybe because they don't look like Wazungo, why we don't want to believe them. Rise up.
Just saying a big up to Dr. Aboo and Jammers.
Respect.
All the time.
Respect.
Naki still.
Naki, my brethren. Respect, yeah?
Respect.
Aye. Rise up to him, to Naki, you know? A whole heap of vibration.
Yeah,
you know,
for real. And I don't really like the numbers game, because I like to play that, and there's a term called junk science, which is where they use statistics to prove their things what they want to prove. So you can bend a number for make it sound like what you want to use. So if I use junk science against them, if you've got the number 600 in Roman numerals, that's DC, yeah? Then you've got 6 in Roman numerals is VI. So you've got DC, which is 600, 6, which is VI, then you've got the number 60, which is LX. So you've got DC, VI, LX. Put them together, you get deceival with the cross, 666.
Hey, you see the whole thing, you know? I want to realize that you are immune from this, you know?
Respect.
You are immune from this tyranny, you know?
Respect.
Because you said, we want to understand, you know? You see, if you have some cockroach in the house, yeah? And you spray the cockroach, and them lay some egg, When them they hatch out, that spray can't touch them there again.
Oh, right.
So you see what them do to our mothers and fathers, with I and I, we come through here. So we immune from some of these tyranny.
That's right. We know that. We know them.
Yeah,
we know
you understand, And some of them out there, we even look like us, they're not immune.
That's right.
Because the immune system is breaking down. The more you let go, those things, those like Moses and Abraham, is the more you build up immune system.
Right.
But anytime you swallow them and have things said, them are young, them are relative. All the prostate gone here, why you to do all that.
And sometimes it's our people is the big. Sometimes some of them is the biggest enemy because
what do you mean?
They want to make you the lambs to the slaughter.
Virgin, the whole thing. When you start to study these things, you check a man like David, who sent him brethren into war because he wanted a woman. And me go hold these man up to some high self-esteem. Yeah, idiot. And this is what they done to us. Because you lot of African out there behave like David.
Yeah.
Murder his brother just for his woman, his piece of land and all of these things. So we can't live like that. You know, see it? For me, if I sacrifice my son like Abraham, so much of them now in them, because they sacrifice their own children for position. We have to be real. Rise up.
Yeah, Abdul, where can I get that song?
Which one of them?
The one you just played. That one is just a me.
The Voodoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's soon sort out, man. We'll make you know when it out, yeah?
Please, or a call back, all right then.
Yes? I say go, man. We have to rise up Printer Youth and Lee Rice, man,
Wow.
See it,
That shouldn't sound
the
bad.
young generation, them do
right.
certain things.
And that's what we need to. We need to.
Yeah, man.
We need
Voodoo might deal with. See it, and body care, a lot of people say, oh, you voodoo, you don't care what you want to say. See it, fill with something down.
There are things more worse than whatever we're trying to do. Because if I take your wealth and your power, I'm not going to teach you how to take it back from me. Firstly, I'm going to give you a lesson to lesson you.
You're going to leave something
yes, that's it. I'll give you a lesson to lesson you. If you don't follow the lesson, then I'll teach you a lesson.
One can come from one extreme to the next. Wow.
And that's why they teach you to learn, because inside the word learn is the word earn. Where you're learning to work for them so you don't produce your own products. If you look at the letters in a lesson, it equals NOSALES, no cells.
So we are not educated to govern ourselves. We are just being educated to serve.
Educating to serve, to understand. To understand. It's another way of, and if you look at, when you're paid something, paid in Greek means child. So when you think you're getting something good, they're still looking at you as the child that's working for them.
Oh, I get an allowance.
Yeah, as a child working for them. You're a good child, so you're getting paid.
Really?
Paid in Greek means child.
You see, when we start to really trace the paperworks, research our stuff and go black, things repeat. But you see, when you just talk, and this is what I'm saying, I admire our brethren and sisters in them who research and you can have a reason. Nothing so good when you sit down and have a good reason.
That's right. And you need the vibration back to get like the feedback I'm getting for you to say I'm on the right course. So you need so we can exchange the vibration and the energy, and it just gets elevated.
That's how it is. It's like you play a game of tennis.
That's right.
And you just working
the energy. The energy just bouncing off you, trying to get the vibration increased.
It's
Where
true.
Negative will just kill your vibration.
Hey. When it do is stiffen up your arteries.
Yeah. And even though just talking to you now, negate, so there's no gate to go through.
It lack. When you start to look on some of the words there, words and like you talk about positive, negative. Because you see, these words, when we're growing up, if we do anything that is wrong, our people would say, you're too out of order.
And that's a good thing. because we want to be out of order. Even in Latin, the word madio means free. You want to be a free thinker. You know, you want to go, because information is information. In a formation, in an order. So we need to break the order to get out of this system. Because the stem is what stops you, and the sys is the growth. So system is the growth that stops you. So even saying out of order, we don't even realize what we're saying.
yes, we're putting. And that's the whole thing. Then we would know if we look on that. But you see, what I noticed, because when I go on a lot of the lecture circuit there and I listen, like the people who lecture, like they will come in a black community if we do a talk. And then the man sit down beside you and say, when say Aboo? I say the back side, they ask me, don't know when say that.
Exactly.
Because you see, when you start to use certain words, it's like you have a farmer, right? He's planting a crop, but he have no market for it. So the crop just will stay in the field and rot. That's why I said some of the people who will come in the community about them do lecture. The people don't know, because you're coming and talk like a little wazungu youth. Imagine.
Because there's a trick, it's trick words that they've been given. In education, I say it's one letter short of medication.
Yeah.
They give you words to think about, not to act on. You see, so instead of saying object, object is something that you can see, they say objective. Something you've got to think about. So when they're teaching you, or when you're being taught, they're giving you things to think, hold thoughts in, not to act on. So the words you're getting is not like, object, something you can see, is something that you think about. It's holding your thought in the head. So that's where they come as a lecture. It's a title, it's abstract. They make the words abstract. Anytime you see TION, Sean, when you see something on, like concept is something that you make manifest. Conception is something that you think about. Abstract. So when you see the Sean, like, subtract. When you see the word subtract, you know what to do. When you say subtraction, it's something you think about.
Like doing a composition.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You took the words right out of. I'm supposed to be the words man, but you took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
When I hear you spit out the word, I say, see like me, I go mad.
But that's a good thing, you know, because madio in Latin means free.
What I'm saying that, you know, when I hear people like you, Asha Kwesi, and all these people I'm talking, that what I'm thinking about. That means that I'm not alone.
Yeah, and that's what I find. People are telling me that's what they've been clued into something like this, because we've already been brainwashed, you know. So I'm glad I'm here, because this is the right place to be, you know. When you check the system is there, we've already had this lock put on our mind, and we don't even realize it.
Yeah.
You know.
Your book to me is a book that really switch on back. Some of the switch they must shut down in African people. Yeah. Because this is what the education process have done to us.
That's right, definitely. Yeah.
Shut down certain switch.
Because as I said, they don't want us to be. If they take away your wealth and power, they don't want to train you how to get it back off of them.
No.
You know. So
they ain't gonna do that.
So that's why when they get an educator come, it's like they're talking Spanish, because all the words they're using have got this shun on it, shun, objection. Simplification. So that's a tie on the word.
And
so
down
you can.
in the well, you have a fear. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why I have to say farewell.
Farewell, that's right.
You understand? You know, see it and the free with self, you know? We're going to get this caller. Rise up, caller.
Rise up, family, Dr. Aboo.
Give thanks.
I rise up to my brother, the guest in the studio.
Respect. Jammers, respect.
Respect, sir. Respect him, sir.
Yes, I.
Keep on doing the powerful work. You know, I'm no control over it. The ancestor them put my position.
Well, that's how it's going on.
Yeah, man, I'm more strength to you, man. However we can support you, you know what I mean? We keep on supporting him, my brother. And I'm glad our Galaxy is there for you as a platform, too. You know what I mean?
Give thanks.
There's two things we come across. When they talk about Satan and the Bible and serpent, snake. I think them things are misleading to our people.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, and people don't know that what they say a man walk, you know, this thing is a reality, you know, what they say a man walk past an empty church, you know, the man will hang himself in it, you know, but. So people, I start opening at the time of consciousness. But my brother, I'm listening after the year, keep doing what I do, and respect to Aboo.
Respect.
Anna, my virgin, Anna. You know, from the day we come to the teaching that the snake is evil, you know, we become dead, you know. As a people, we become dead.
That's exactly.
You understand? You know, and anytime we want to come back to a life, we have to have the respect and the principle of the snake.
We have to, because with them, we come, what's good for them, when we taking clothes off them, putting clothes on. So what they say is good for them, maybe the opposite's good for us.
Well, maybe this,
maybe, because
maybe the snake talk to them, but in the snake never say that word to us.
Cause maybe when they say tan, they're the ones that get burned, but we don't get burned. So Satan might burn them, but sunlight don't burn us.
It's serious thing, it's serious
you know,
thing.
And their sirs might get pent up with emotion. You know, because the climate they come from, they got a hunt for everything. When they see us, you know, they call it eyeball. They bawl when they see us because we're God's gift, because when the sun shine on us, we don't have to, we can say tan and we don't burn. When they say tan, they burn.
Really, black no crack.
So their sirs get pent up with emotion.
And see a thing, even at the market, they talked to my brother and I said, we never use this word, but it's a terrible day, you know. You don't see it because it's not us.
That's right.
You know, grew up in the Caribbean, even winter rain, it's a rainy day. It's a sunny day. But we never use this word, it's a terrible day.
Yeah.
Where did we pick it up from? From those that was experienced the environment of the cave. Continue talk, my Bridget.
Yeah, so I just back into what I was saying about what they do. They use if they come from a place, anything they value, they call it, anything that the man from the West values, they call it important. So anything that the man from the West sees and values, they call it important. I was with Dr. Melanie Stevenson yesterday, and what we've got to do, we've got to really listen to what we say and what they say. We've got to take a check and analyze what we say, because the answer, sometimes we're coming out with the answer and they're giving us the answer, but because we see the letters, we don't hear the sound, we're not hearing the answer. If you listen to the word important, that means they've got to import everything that they value. So that means to see something as important, that means you've got nothing of yourself of value. Everything you have to do, you have to import it into your port. So if you have to import everything of value, that means that the power is with the person and the wealth and the land of the thing that you're importing. So the only basis of your power is by turning somebody against themselves. So what they do, the man from the West, they turn the man from the East against himself, using his own qualities. Even the word they give, even words that are good to us, they turn it to be bad, because they be West, we be East. But they use the word be East as something like bad, as a beast.
Really?
And they want to put the mark on the beast, not mark off the beast, it's the mark on the beast. And we be East, and their mark is the cross.
Hey, eye opening.
And the two things they want us to be frightened of is spirit and fire and heat. Because they throw us all the ghost story to be frightened of our spiritual self. Because if you look at the word name, your answer is in your name. If you don't know your name, you're going to end up being named. Named backward is D-man, D-E-M-A-N. So if you don't know your name, you're gonna be named. Name backward is D-man.
879. Wallop vibration.
So D means to take away. Man comes from manus, hand. It comes from the word hand, like manipulate, maneuver, manicure. So man means a hand, like a workforce. So when they call you a man, that's a worker. So when it's D-man, your name, if you're named, name backwards is D-man. So when you're D-man, they're taking you away to be used. All you've got to do to look at in your name, if you know your name, you can't be named. And in your name is the answer of who you are. They've hidden it in the word name. So who you are is hidden in the word name, because the best place to hide something is right in front of your face. So your answer to who you are is in the very word name. If you look at the word name and look at the letters in name, you'll get A-M-E-N, amen. So in the word name is hidden who you are. Amen is the Kemetic word for unseen spirit. At the end of their Bible, what do they say? Amen. They even say, you are men. So they say it right to your face and you don't react to it because you cannot hear what they're saying.
Real.
You see, so even language is what they use to gauge your reaction. They land and they gauge you, language. You see, they gauge. So hidden in your name is who you are, unseen spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You see, if you don't know that you're an unseen spirit, you're going to respond to every sound they make.
True, man.
2 animals you need to look at to work this one out. Both of these animals are in captivity. You've got a cat and you've got a dog. A dog responds to every sound. Rover, sit, fetch, rock. Next thing is that's the one that gets beaten and carried on a lead. A cat is like an unseen spirit, and even in captivity, it acts like it's freed.
Hey, we have a text sender. Text sender say, Abu, could you ask your guest what he has learned from all the decoding he has done?
Right, that's a big one. It's been like a 5-year experience. So basically what I've learned is that it's not words and language, what they call it. Yeah? The system they've set up is called words and language. Egyptians called it hieroglyphics. Because you need to go back to find out what is this thing really what we're doing. Because it's a European name and a European format that we're practicing at the present moment. So you need to go back to find out what this is actually about. The original name for language and words was Medu-Neter. Yeah, Medu-Neter is the original name. And Medu-Neter means is like, in our English mentality, Medu-Neter means we do, we think and act. Nature means God. Everything that we do and act is relation to our higher self. That's what it's. That's the only reason that you exist is to act to your higher self, is to be the mind and nature. The representation of the divinity that we've got is the nature around us. That's how we know there's a supreme being, by the earth, the air, the sun, the stars, the moon. That's the representation of the unseen spirit. You see, so we work as a mind.
Let me take the caller.
Yeah.
Rise up, caller.
Yeah, rise up.
As is.
Yeah, I just want to ask about a couple of things.
Yes.
You know, you're at work.
You have work.
Where?
Say that again, work.
You're at work.
Work or words?
Work.
Work, yes.
And them always call you guy.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, really, a guy means a guy means somebody who you don't really respect too much because you're not calling him by their name.
5th of November.
Yeah.
5th of November is penny for the guy. You know?
Okay.
Bond them one, bond
yeah. For real, well, you have the answer for that. But basically, we're on another plant. We're on another plant. See, both of them, we're on a plantation. You know, so we're not calling ourselves kings and queens. We're working and we're calling ourselves guys or boys,
brothers and
sisters. Yes.
You guys.
You
don't want to burn you.
Or mate.
Yeah,
or boy.
yeah.
So we're lowering our divine nature by working for these people who don't respect any divinity. You see, so once we're not working for ourselves, you know, we're being used, you know, and even worse than being used is when you could become useless, because they become useless.
Okay.
If you don't have anything in your bottle, somebody will fill you up. That's why they say you have no bottle.
Yeah, but I always thought that they look like me like guy folks who blow the House of Parliament or something.
Yeah, but they now promote the heroism. They might promote the punishment.
That's right.
Okay, right.
You understand? It's a two different thing. You know, you never listen to that music where one of them sing strange fruits hanging on the tree, and that's strange fruits.
All right.
Was us or they lynch us.
Okay.
You know, see it, and the singer called it, he made the music like strange fruits hanging on the tree. You know?
Another thing, you have another vibes that go on the bus, you know, with these young people. Oh my God, what's going on? Hello?
What with the education system?
Yeah, okay.
You talking about the education system?
No, I'm talking about the youth, them or them
How they-
express.
Yeah, them get on, you know what I mean? Oh my God, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I see.
you with me? Yeah.
Because you see, that's fear, you see. Fear. I know all man now turn to the church through fear.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because
the doctor thing said, nah, piss straight, then you go pray to the Lord so if you can get it straight.
yeah.
And what the fool doing, go and make them baptize him and put out in fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I say voodoo to all them.
Voodoo Maya.
Yeah, voodoo.
ISIS, you know? Seriously. Yeah, so, yeah, the call of them out there, them, you know, them are wait for the book. I brother tell me say it's coming directly for the book, you know.
Oh, really? Respect,
See,
yeah.
they're covering, man.
And I'm glad to be down there, yeah, because...
It's the words, Zion. It's a lot of them saying these words.
That's right, and words is vibration, you see. And we can define ourselves by, we redefine it, and we can... Because really, that's what, when a brother was talking to me about the whole thing about this, is we're serving a divine purpose. That's the only reason we exist. And we are the representative. We are the physical representative of the unseen spirit that generates us. True. This is what it's really about, yeah. We're the physical form of because the unseen spirit is that what makes us move. We feel pain, we see gravity, all of these is unseen spirit. This is just the physical, the external. But we're solid liquid gas and unseen spirit. That's who we really are. Hidden in the word name, amen. We are unseen spirits. You know.
Well, we say voodoo for that. We're going to play an interlude of music. And if the caller them want to ask certain question, we are here because we care. That's why we are here, you know. We are not here by no faith. Because I don't walk by faith and not by sight. This is what they give to our people. Yeah. Walking around by faith and not by sight. Come home when they even the wrong man and the wrong woman too. And if I buy pushing a bag all the time, Virgin.
Africa is calling me.
Brother Val, sister minute, a wonderful vibration. I'm in the house with jammers, you know, and you know, when them come, the phone always live, you know. always live.
Like you have me in a workshop today, you know. Respect.
You know, this is what it's all about, you know. You see, it's the whole, I always look on things as, a lot of people say we're community, we're people. But I see our situation like a flat battery. And they need a push start or a jump start. You know, and that's all we're doing towards, because we are electric.
Yeah, that's it. And we're providing a spark.
Yeah, we're providing a spark for where in there. But some of them is a sponge here. They just suck, you know. And you know, it's one thing I don't like, jammers. I hate parasite. So you see, when I see black people or African people behave in a parasitic behavior, they just put me off.
Yeah.
You understand? Even if me have my brother or my sister and behave that way, I just don't deal with them.
Yeah.
You know? That's why I don't, the woman that I choose is not a parasite. You understand? You know, it's a woman with nurture, who care about your needs and care about the external needs, care about her community. That's a true. You see, a woman when we're true history, you have no problem with her now. You know, see it, you know, because they say a woman is like a torch. When lit with the right purpose, there's nothing to fear.
And can I just pull you up on when you said a woman is a torch? If you look at the word mother, a jumper is somebody who carries out the action of jumping. A runner, the ER, take the ER away, it's carrying out the action of the jump. A mother, take the ER out of the way of the word mother, you get moth. What does a moth do? It's attracted to light. As you say, that the right woman will bring you towards the light.
True, man.
As a mother.
True, man. And bring out the trueness out of you. You know, see, the true manhood out of you.
That's right.
You know, see it. You know?
And that's why they attack our women. The women, to take our women away. And our women are going to their culture now. Because, especially the Europeans, they seem to like the Europeans.
Don't want to be a mother no more. Want to be a man. Hard no right today. It's a hard thing, you know. When we're in a time when an African princess want to be an African prince, or an African prince want to be princess, something is terrible.
But that's what the first thing is. The language system, they've reversed the polarity of the language. You know, so they've reversed the sounds. Remember, we're learning the language back to front. You know, we're learning the language from back to front. You know, we're learning it, from left to right. You know. So we've left what's right. You know. You know, but and if you look at how we used to learn in Kemet, look how we used to write. We used to write from left to right, from right to left, up and down. So our mind was multi-dimensional, 360 and beyond. When we looked at something, we looked at it from every angle and more. So that's how we was trained to use all aspects of our brain. Now they say, even going back to thought, we only use 10% because of the cross, because of the holding. So they say, so we designed to only use 10% because they've taken the spirituality out of all of their sciences.
For real, yeah, because for them, it's like a training.
It is a training.
You know, just like when they were the woman in the Mary Woodhouse, with a sit, walkies.
Exactly.
It's heavy, you know. Jammers, I have to heal up the eye for pass through.
Respect, man. Anytime, man.
You know, see, that you know that we always there, you know.
Respect.
So anytime you can call in, come in, drop in, or whatsoever in, you're still in, my virgin.
And I was saying, like, to Melanie Stevenson, she was saying, we have to really listen, because sometimes we say things that we don't even realize. Respect means to look back. So we're telling ourselves. It's like our ancestors, like that word, respect means to look back.
Yeah, man, Sankofa.
Yeah. So it's coming out. Ra. We say Ra. If something goes wrong, we say Ra. Ra is the Kemetic word for God. Or you say Ra, Star, the Son of God. So we're giving ourselves the right names, but we don't even realize what we're doing. We have
like my brethren don't say, his name is Ra Soul. But I'm afraid to use it. I'm afraid they might use it now different. But it's Raw Soul, you know? And it's the Raw.
Yeah, that's
it. Raw Soul, again.
Yeah.
You know, see? but when we used to say these words on the plantation, they used to beat me and say, cut out them Raw Soul there.
And that's because there's two ways to everything. There's a light and a dark to everything. So you've got the power to look at the light and the dark.
Yes.
But they teach in school. This is how this is what they call you in school. When in school, they call you a pupil. A pupil means one-eyed.
One-eyed.
You know, so even by they call you a pupil, you're taught to look at things one way, have one viewpoint, and when you see things one way, you don't ask no questions. If you look at the word pupil backwards, P-U-L-I-P, and you spell it backwards, you get L-I-P, which is a lip, U-P up. You see? So even the word pupil backwards is lip up. They've designed it like they've designed everything
all
like
in a certain science.
Yeah, this is scientific. This is scientific.
Oh,
Grammar is a word. Mar is war. So this is a war of words they're playing with us. Govern means to control. Mentis means mind. So even the word government means to control your mind.
Yeah.
You see, so it's a war we're under with this
I
word.
was talking about the last time when it was here about even the word mentor.
Mentor.
Yeah, it's Roman man going with Roman boys.
Yeah.
So the men tore that blouse. You said, and today, me, black people, I said, oh, we need more men too. You want to play with the boys. And he said, but as I said,
it's a serious.
It's a pleasure all the time.
Respect.
To have the eye come in and I work the book from.
And the thing is, that's what we need. We need to create something what we can invest in ourselves. So another purpose of this book to create a product. Now I've created a product that instead of buying one of their Shades of Grey or Harry Potter, we've got a product here on Galaxy where we should try to invest. And I've just been told, they want me to break down a couple of words. When my brother and friend Tubbs said the word the word picnic comes from the word pick a nigger. So there's certain words that firstly you have to understand the word code. What the word code means. Code means to get together, is in company, cooperate, collaborate. So the word CO means to get together. Then you've got DE, so for the word code, C-O-D-E. So code means to get together. D means to take away. D in Latin means to take away from a fixed point. So the word code means to get together, to take something away from a fixed point. So this is, their code that they use on us is called words and writing. Right. So one of the codes they would say is how scenic. The code for that is C and Nick. Let's have a picnic. Let's pick a nick. What a nice discovery. Turn that backwards. Cover this. You see, so there's a code that they use to keep us in a certain way. Even the word right. If you look at the word right, there's two words inside the word right, which is R-I-T, which is a writ. A writ is a command that you can or you cannot do. So a writ is a command that you can or cannot do. And then the other 4 letters in the word right is R-I-T-E. A right is something that you do without thought. So in the very word right means to act under a spell, to act to a command without thought in the very word. And that's why you become a letter, because you let things happen to you. And when you write in a sentence because you're serving a sentence under the writ and the right. They've given you to follow and follow.
Heavy, and give them all they can obtain the book, Reggie.
Right, once again, I'm going to be at the main event of the year, which is taking place this Saturday, the 18th of October, with the Galaxy family. You'll find me in the house, and I'll be there to answer questions, sign books, and give support to the de-washing, the only de-washing station.
De-brainwashing.
The de-brainwashing station. We have the soap for your brain.
And that's the 18th
That's the 18th. I'm going to be there with the books.
Yes,
yeah.
You know, and that's, how can I get it online?
Online, you can get it from, we've got a website called The New Beginning. Yeah, The New Beginning. The website's called The New Beginning. It's TNB Publishers. It's TM. So we set up our own website, not going through Amazon, you know, because we're the original Amazon. Our females is the Amazon, not them, and they try and put us in a maze on us, another maze to take our money. So we set our own website called The New Beginning, called tnbpublishers.com or tnbpublishers.co.uk, and you can order your book from that website. And we've got a discount in there. If you just put Galaxy, go to the website, put Galaxy, and you'll get a discount, and also the station will get a donation as well.
Rise up for that. So buy as much book as you can. Buy one for all your relative abroad. I know. So when visiting here, they at least them have a guide.
Yeah, we have to, because all it is, the people is the power. We're the power. Yeah, so we create the product, and we put our own. We invest in our own products. Then we don't need them no more.
And the beauty about your book, my brother, it have reasoning. It make people sit down and reason.
And that's the point. You
understand?
The whole point is to make people think for themselves. Don't believe nothing. You know, every belief is a doubt. In the word doubt, you want to do something, but there's a but in it.
And what's the price of the book?
The price of the book is $15.99 via the website. $15.99, but you get a reduction if you put the word Galaxy in the discount voucher.
Yeah, so man, give thanks.
$15.99 via the website, and if you go to the discount voucher, put Galaxy, and you'll get the discount.
Yeah, you hear that? So you can give up a bag of the good sensory. You know, this I think we have to look past.
Yeah, we have to support. We have to create something and support our. That's what they do. But they use us to create the products for them, and then we buy the products that we've created for them with the paper that they give us to use.
Hey,
for the material produced that we've given them.
I want to rise up my bridge, you know. Sherp ice cream.
Sherp ice cream. Big up Sherp ice cream.
You know, I tell you want to taste it, man.
What?
That,
that's what we need. We need to have our own businesses and direct our people to put out, because they take all of our wealth. So we need to have people like Sherp Ice Cream and invest Galaxy events.
The other day, he's a young youth, you know,
wicked,
doing certain things in the Virgin, you know, and when you see how he need the support, the other day they have things in the market, maybe in the park.
Right.
And the youth with him things go, but he never have a stall.
Right.
I mean, I tell you, one of the black stall, them don't even want him stand up there. Fool, no say to bring the reverend to them too. You know, see, these are things where we have to look for, you know. Carla? Yes. Yes, Barry, how is the eye? Is a book, jammers, DS jammers. Just listen, because we can't talk to you straight on this phone here. You have to call.
It's called Decoding Language. The book is
called You have to call 952 if you want to talk. It's called Decoding the Language.
Decoding the Language, and you can get it at Galaxy event this Saturday.
You know, but I'm gonna, even after Saturday, I'm gonna have some of them friendly too. You know, see it, you know? Got them things that we have to do, you know? We get that caller. Rise up yourself, caller. Rise up yourself.
Rise up, Miss Aboo, and rise up to your guests in the studio.
Respect. I sister. I say I sisters.
Yes, just to interject and not taking anything away from the brother, I'm hoping to be on his signing day for his new decoding book.
Oh, thank you, sister.
But I want to just rise up the young brother who has the church ice cream. I
Yes.
a year ago, and it is the best ice cream in the land. You can't fault at it.
A true man.
It is beyond. I tried to get hold of him because I said I'd do a little investment with him, but can't
Yeah?
find it.
No, man, if you want to get hold of him, go down to ADE, Printers and Photography in Riley and Market, and you will get hold of him. Because Devon will make sure that he's there.
All right then, Aboo.
Yeah?
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's wonderful.
He's wonderful, man. The
Mm-hmm.
best ice cream
Yes.
in the world.
All right then.
That's what we need.
Yes.
We need to support our own.
Rise up here.
Can you give me the address where we can? I want to taste some of the ice cream as well.
Yeah.
Where can I read this?
If you go to JD Cuisine, I know that stock is ice cream in the market. Because as I said, if we just do certain things in our business with other people,
We don't need that.
We have some other people, they're bad mind, they're jealousy, they're covetous. If they not get 90% out of feel something, they not help you.
That's our biggest problem. It's not the other side. It's
You understand
ourselves.
what I'm saying? What's happening to us is us, my brethren.
It's ourselves. It's us.
It's us. Beautiful young youth. Look and see what happened to the young people. Though. We are blaming young people about this, and we say a young man, I do something. That's why you see all of these little media, the Vice and all of them. I not check for them.
Yeah.
You understand? I not check for most of these so-called newspaper them around. Because they not do nothing for people.
Because if you just look at the Ebola, the only time I found out there was such a big when they had the one white person who had it make the front page news. That's when it become an epidemic.
This should have make headline. A young man do ice cream should have make headline. No, them a wait until he get caught up with the police now, then them do it. And then go away.
That's right.
These little media we see around, and them did even help send Marcus Garvey to jail. Me not trust none of them little him leading black people here. These are not black leadership.
No.
These are leading black, leading us astray, leading us into temptation to deliver us to
That's
evil.
right, putting us a lead on us, you know.
Carla, rise up. Rise up, Carla.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not checking. I just wanted to know, is that signing on at Bradfield Boys Club this week?
Yeah, man.
Yes, that's right,
Yeah,
definitely.
man, you're
Yes.
gonna be there.
That's where it'll be. That's where I'll be. Yes, I'll be there.
So you want your book signed in blue ink or red ink?
Me?
Yeah, you can choose the color.
I forget color pen set now.
Jam has started already, but I just wanted to know if it was Bradfield Boys either.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
yeah, man.
definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be there.
I'm out again, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
respect.
rise up,
Yeah, respect.
Rise up, rise up. You know, the whole thing, you know, is about supporting one another.
And the most all you have to do is look at the supermarket, look at the banks, and what's going to happen on the train. There's no people no more. They don't need us. I think it was better when they used us. Now we use less, so they don't need us no more. So we have to have businesses like who you're
Like
talking
that,
that.
Wonderful.
That's the only way we can get through now. We have to make up our own business. We have to make our own things.
My virgin, look on my virgin Flakes Crest, right? He used to have a restaurant. He have a bakery now in Catford. Nice in Flakes Crest bakery. But when he run they take away the restaurant. Yeah, the chicken shop next door now. You see when they don't have no money, they come in a theme shop and we sort them out. You see when they have money, straight a chicken shop.
No, man.
These are the kind of mentality.
That's
And where them pick up that bad habit from? Right from them and around the pulpit. Nobody more
that's right,
covetous and bad mind like these parts. That's what I tell a man said, I approve when I say these things. You know, there's a bishop, you understand, that take $5,000 from an elder. Because you know that the elder is vulnerable. And the elder don't even tell you know, because sometimes, you know, because sometimes people are vulnerable.
Yeah.
And then I go really tell them daughter or them son, say them how do them. Because sometimes they even feel shame, you know, so they get sting. And this sucker here, take it and still operate, you know. Still operate. And even the other day, when they made have this human zoo and we are demonstrate, I mean, I said, the full time we stop these things. You have a place where I treat the people them bother when I demonstrate.
That's right. That's right.
You see, under the UN, the Geneva Convention, if you know that you are brainwash people, you know, you can charge for it, you know.
Right.
You can't play upon people's mind, you know. You don't see it, you know. You can end up in some serious punishment. So, for instance, war go on, we catch you as a prisoner and a brainwash you like a pump down Jesus done. If you know, man, we can charge for war crime.
Well, I think
and we have people that do it every day.
Well, we're under a war crime right now, then.
Well, this is it.
we're under a war crime right now.
Listen, I just say that's how I see it, you know. You know, we are demonstrate about human zoo, you know, and our people them walk on the road in other people's image. You understand, you know? African pasture in our blood here, and all of these things, you know? And when white people spit at them now, we ask, it's not racism, because mimic can mimic them.
That's right.
A black woman walking an Indian woman in shop with this weave on pan her ear, and she threw down the money pan the counter, and she said, she don't disrespect you. Are you going there and mimic her?
That's right.
We have to wake up nowadays and start to look on what thing is.
What is really going down.
Our people start to look like freak on the street. You know, care nobody wants it. You don't see it, you know? I don't care what anyone want to say that, because I not discriminate. I'm saying what I see.
Yeah.
You know, Germans, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You have young baby born, you know, young, some of them big right now, and they never feel the mother natural ear from the day they was born. No, you tell me. Isn't that painful? And we sit here talk about style and fashion, and these are idiots, and they will suffer. African people will forever suffer if them dress up in other people's things and expect we to turn a blind eye.
And the thing is, it's against our nature, because what in return to the question that the guy was asking me, our nature is to serve a divinity.
You understand?
A higher unseen spirit. That's our nature. This is what everything is about. We're people of our high.
Well, you said the thing so painful is when I hear people who say that they are conscious. Say that there's nothing wrong with
that.
No,
but that's the problem. They need to be subconscious. They need to know what's going on.
No, you're right. You're right, because even my thief is conscious.
Yeah.
Can watch you before you even take your things. You know, see it, you know. But are they aware?
Yeah, you can see. If you look at the word con, you can see what's going on, but you don't see what's underneath.
Like conpanos.
You need to be conscious of your subconscious.
That's true, man. For real. My brethren, well up a vibration.
Respect.
Well up a respect, and you know.
Well, I'll be there Saturday. Saturday, I'll be down there. I want to meet the family, and I'll be there to reason, and the book will be there as well.
Anna, all the time, my brethren. All the time.
Because it's quickly say something on that word false. In the word false, you got two sounds, F-A-L, fall, and then you got S-E-C. So this is designed to see you fall. And design, D means to take away the sign that it's just cheap.
hey, no, we're gonna come back in here.
Respect,
we're gonna have a whole
anytime.
evening with some more brothers here, and we're gonna debate.
Yeah,
we're gonna reason.
We're gonna elevate ourselves.
Elevate ourselves.
It's our time has come, you know.
To
de-brainwash the nation.
Wally for vibes.
Respect Aboo every time.
You know, see it. You know, urban music. Yeah. You know, you are band. You are band music, you know.
The albums make old bombs.
Yeah. Wow. And the album create all bombs. All bombs. Wow. Hey, you have to get that book, you know. Decoding the Language. DS. Jammers. And you want to write the name down to, you know. Because, it's gone down. It's going to be, just as how you talk about those that gone on before us, I think we're going to talk about our brother that is here. Beautiful vibe, my brethren, Jamal still here.
Yes, one thing before I go, it's been a lovely experience, but I want you to teach me how to say one word correctly. Voodoo. How do you say that proper?
Voodoo.
Voodoo.
Yes, I.
Thank you.
You feel it,
I feel the power.
Feel the power.
I feel the power.
That's true, man. Because we're voodoo all the time.
Voodoo.
You know? And voodoo is the true spirit always present. Not the spirit. The true spirit.
The true unseen spirit always.
Always.
The amen always present.
See, amen, but we have to voodoo it.
Voodoo. We have to voodoo it in a style, yeah.
I just all the time.
A pleasure every time.
All the time. All the time.
Hi, This is DS Jammers, the author of Decoding Language. You're in tune to the great Dr. Aboo Rahtata. Galaxy, the deep brainwashing station.